securing medicine, distributing. That is another thing.
Actually, from his talk, I could understand that he actually doesn't want to do much. He said he will not be able to come and examine the patients even.
Then?
He said he will try to find some other doctor. He told me, you find out the names and addresses of the local doctors and we'll pick one of them from our
No. We cannot divert our attention.
like that.
It is not possible. Say no.
Yeah.
You can say that we consulted Prabhupada. He says at the present moment, unless our building is there, we cannot accept any other extra business. Tell him like that. Hare Krishna.
Dry suggestion.
For nothing. No, that is not possible. These are for the Kurmis, bodily concept of life. If government has got so many hospitals, what is the use of opening a teeny hospital by us? Vivekananda policy, to collect money by school and hospital. So you can tell him that at the present moment we are concerned about the sanction of the building and temple. So when the building is there, then we can consider. Not at the present. We require money, collect for this purpose. We cannot divert attention for medicine and other things.
Actually, I could gather that's just talk because he also said that we should chain up some devotees to do bandage and other things like that.
No, this is not.
We do all the work and he gets advertised as a great charitable doctor.
Yes.
But he has opened the clinic.
Daridra Narayan Seva. We are not all these false things. Dr. Ghosh is also after Daridra Narayan Seva. We'll collect medicine, we shall pay for the expenditure, our men will engage for bandaging. Nonsense.
And the preaching stops.
They cannot understand what is the meaning of this Krishna consciousness. They are such dull-headed men. They have no brain to understand. They are coming down again, just like the dog's tail. No dog's tail? You may however grease it. They are hearing about this Krishna consciousness. The aim is the body. The dog's tail. They are hearing daily about Krishna consciousness, but they cannot understand. It is very difficult. These Kurmis, now this is because we are reading this Bhagavatam, now gradually they disperse. Gradually they disperse. They are not interested. Hare Krishna. And if you talk politics and all nonsense, they'll gather. Jasyatma buddhi kunapi tidhatuke सधिक तलत्रादिषु भौमयुजधि जतीर्थ बुद्धि सलिले न करहि चेत जनेषु अभिज्ञेषु सैव गोखर. The gokhara class. You can say plainly that for the present we are not interested. We have got many more important business than this hospitalization.
Take Charnar Vindam from the hospital.
Hmm.
So before we left, we had kirtan. And immediately all the patients became happier.
That's it.
The whole attitude was very dull and unhappy and morose. That, oh, we're in the hospital, my body, my body. As soon as we had the kirtan, they all got out of the bed and they came and stood around and they watched and some were clapping
That's
and
it.
they're chanting.
Immediately like.
They were
Just
very happy.
try to understand how much grave responsibility I've got.
And they all appreciated that we made this kirtan.
Even the Russians appreciate. Don't push it in my mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's all.
The washerman filled in.
Bright person.
Yeah.
They are surprised to see the American bus. Are you Americans? Do they not question? Yes. It's completely changed. They cannot recognize. Is it not?
Yes.
Because only they are used to seeing these hippies.
Huh?
They are only used to seeing the hippies with
Yeah.
the beard and the hair dirty.
Hare Krishna.
My parents telephoned last week,
Hmm.
and at first they couldn't recognize my voice. They couldn't believe that it was me. The
Then
Krishna consciousness has changed the.
your father said that I could not.
Yes, he said, are you sure it's you?
Just like a lawyer. Hare Krishna. Good gentleman. Mother is also very nice. Unless father and mother is nice. I told your mother also. Hare Krishna. She became beautiful. Now there is lasted desire.
She frankly proposed to Krishna, my dear hero, I cannot leave you.
She was a prostitute. She was a prostitute, but engaged in conscious service. In India, the prostitutes are engaged as maid servants in respectable houses. Still, during daytime, they serve in some house, and at night they become prostitutes. There are many still. One prostitute, when we were boys, she was coming to serve my mother as a lady barber. There is lady barber for serving the ladies. And at night she was standing as prostitute. It's good relation with the neighborhood. There was no enviousness. She is doing her own business, that's all.
So then it's looked on as a necessity in the society.
Yes. Prostitute is necessary. Otherwise, these rascals, they will pollute all the women. Therefore, for the rascals, there must be some provision. Just like opening wine shop. It is not meant for everyone. But there are drunkards. Unless they get drinking, they will create some disturbance.
So just like in Dwarka, there was prostitutes, and they were all devotees of Krishna.
Yes, there are many devotees.
So that was their service, not their service, but that was their work. But still, they were devotees of Krishna.
Yes, that is their profession, livelihood,
Right.
but they are devotees. In Calcutta, there is a big temple. It is called Kamini's temple. Kamini. And she was a prostitute, but she was kept by a very big businessman who was dealing in glass, mirrors. So he has made a temple for her with glass and mirrors. That's what is called Kanch. Kanch means glass. Kanch Kamini.
Krishna's
And have a dispensary.
Yeah.
Dr. Oja. He thinks this way people can be saved. That is also necessary, but not as necessary as this Krishna consciousness movement. Hare Krishna.
Chapter 42. The killing of the elephant, Kubali.
We are speaking of Krishna. No Indians are interested. Yes. अभी भगवान कृष्ण की बात हो रही है, कोई इंडियन नहीं आता सुनने के।
कोई नहीं आता है, वो सबको मालूम है ना।
और जो था वो भी भाग गया। And Dr. Patel and his company. ये जो वो भूत का मंत्र है,
भूत का मंदिर है, भूत भगाने
जहाँ ये चैंटेड हो ना भूत सब हो।
भाग भाग जाए। भूत का मंदिर है।
Yeah, about the expedition to moon, but not about Krishna. Huh? What is that?
You can come off.
No, it is all right.
There's another one underneath.